how do you map and how do you get this roadmap to effectively ensure that you can meet not only your obligations, but also begin to increase confidence and trust with local stakeholders and investors to be able to go forward. And therefore, when you get into production, we are a responsible miner.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Digby founder and CEO Jamie Strauss, as well as Kit Cheek, the ESG manager at Blencoe Resources. Gents, good to speak with both of you. Kit, I'm going to start with you. To what extent has an independent Digby ESG assessment benefited Blencoe, both internally and externally?
Thank you, Stephen. To begin with, I would probably say Digby has been magnificent to our company. They have been absolutely brilliant recently. I mean, we actually engaged them for the last 6 months. They guide us through to a tremendous pathway, especially for a young company who is just at an exploratory stage right now. With the guidance of Digby, I think what we are right now, especially being a lean and mean company, we try to engage our stakeholders as much as possible. And of course, with due respect, with the current community, it's hard to really get the right engagement, the process. And of course, right now with Blencoe, engagements with Digby, therefore it's like, in such manner that we could actually expand a bit much more further right now to engage like your good self as well.
Okay, what action points from the assessment are Blencoe taking to ensure risks further mitigated and the recognition that this is communicated with stakeholders?
If I could actually just refer to the most recent report that we actually got it up from Digby, with our submission, we actually got quite a lengthy guidance and as well as the pointers. These pointers are really, really good for our company right now. Particularly is like, we're trying to reduce the carbon emission, for example. This is one of the cases because most of the operations right now is actually based around the world globally, because Blencoe is a London headquartered company, and most of the operations mine are actually based out from Perth, Australia, and whereas myself is actually based out of Perth, Australia as well. In order to mitigate carbon emission, to address this, one of the key factors was that to engage Digby, and whereby they actually guide us through in our carbon emissions, for example, less traveling was one of the key critical points. Actually, we could actually use modern technology and as well as using relevant stakeholders, on-ground stakeholders, to help us out in every single aspect of all. So in such manner, in the internal community, the company itself, there was really, really good enhancement for us.
Jamie, now that Blencoe has completed their independent disclosure, how can they use this to their advantage?
Yeah, I think, thanks for that, Stephen. I mean, if you look at Blencoe, this is a company that's going into production in the next couple of years. It's going to do downstream processing in country and therefore upgrading material. It's got MSP approval, Mineral Security Partnership approval. It's a small team, really active and going well. And the whole thing is, how do you map and how do you get this roadmap to effectively ensure that you can meet not only your obligations, but also begin to increase confidence and trust with local stakeholders and investors to be able to go forward. And therefore, when you get into production, we are a responsible miner. We can differentiate ourselves from our peer groups, and also that we can then begin to benefit from some of these other things. So it's having this roadmap from the inaugural review and then progressing with this to be able to then continue down that roadmap, tick off some of these things, which, every company has some risks and we can mitigate these risks in order to make sure that we're fully up and ready to go when we get into production in a couple of years' time.
Well, kids, I hope you'll keep us updated on your ESG journey. Thank you both very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
That's Digby founder and CEO Jamie Strauss and Blencoe Resources ESG manager Kit Cheek.